Hi, it's my favorite time of day, the time of day when I get to read a good book to you. Today we're going to read Elbow Grease, and it is by John Cena. Yeah, that John Cena. You can't see me, that guy? Yes, he wrote a children's book. And it's illustrated by Howard McWilliam. It's a really good story. I love it because it's about growth mindset. Do you know what that means? Right, when you aren't good at something right away, that doesn't mean you have to give up. You can always get better at something. Elbow grease is actually an expression. It's figurative language. Have you ever heard that before? Somebody says put some elbow grease into it. It's just an expression that means put some hard work into it and do your best. And that's what this book is about. I think you're going to really like it. Elbow grease. And here are some of the characters that are in the story. They're brothers. They're car brothers. This is Elbow Grease. This is Flash. This is Pinball. And this is Tank. Elbow Grease says, "Hee hee, that tickles. Come on, Bo, the story is starting." Technically, at this point, the story has already started. What story? Last one there is a hunk of junk. And here we go. Elbow grease. Hey, that's me. Elbow Grease was the smallest truck in the demolition derby, but he never let that bother him. Why should I? His brother Tank was tougher. His brother Flash was faster. His brother Pinball was smarter. His brother Crash was braver. Okay, we get the point. What Elbow Grease had was gumption. He always tried his best and never, ever gave up. You got that right, Buster. Ouch! Ah! Oops! Yow! At night, Mel the mechanic plugged in Elbow Grease to charge while the other trucks slept outside. Sometimes his brothers teased him for being different. He's got a plug. He's stuck to the wall. He's got a lithium-ion battery, which requires an external power source for daily recharging. He's got a plug. Have fun in the rain, you jalopies. Elbow Grease didn't get upset. He was glad to be inside, especially during storms. Then one night, Mel brought home a poster. Someday I'm going to be on a poster. Look at the Monster Truck Grand Prix. Reigning champion, Big Wheels McGee. The brothers laughed. You're too slow. You're too small. Your technique and experience are insufficient to compete at a professional level. You're too, don't hurt yourself, Tank. That made Elbow Grease mad. So mad that he zoomed off to the Grand Prix by himself to prove his brothers wrong. I'll show those jalopies what I can really do. I love this picture because it looks almost like a photograph, doesn't it? The illustrator of this book is very talented. In the morning, Elbow Grease was exhausted. He had been driving all night without a charge. But when he arrived at the Grand Prix, he felt his circuits surge with excitement. He quietly rolled onto the track and snuck into position behind the monster trucks at the starting line. The race was about to begin. On your mark, get set, go! Can you make a prediction about what's going to happen? Let's see. The other trucks were bigger. The other trucks were faster. The other trucks had more experience and better technique. But Elbow Grease wouldn't quit. Never give up. That's what we say in my classroom a lot. We say, never give up. Right, Colt? He fell behind, but he kept on trucking. He got covered in mud, but he kept on rolling. Ooh, yuck. He got bashed and smashed and even caught on fire a little bit, but still he kept on going. Owie, kazowie. Halfway through the race, it started pouring rain. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed. All of a sudden, Elbow Grease's engine shut down. His battery was completely dead. Oh, rust buckets. Elbow Grease was stuck. For the first time, he wondered if his brothers were right. He started to cry. I'm not crying. I'm just cold and tired and scared of the lightning. Crack-a-lacka! Boom shakalaka! That is some lightning. The lightning jolted the battery back to life. Elbow Grease barely had enough charge to keep going, but he didn't give up. He didn't give in. No matter what, he would finish this race, even if he came in last. Mel and Elbow Grease's brothers arrived just in time to see him rattle across the finish line and collapse in a heap. The winner's celebration was already over. Ugh. Look, Bo, most trucks couldn't even make it to the finish line. Just then, the winner of the race rolled by. Can you see who that is? Well, shift my gears and call me Sally. This kid's got gumption. You boys could learn a lot from him. Crash was shocked. Flash was stunned. Pinball was intrigued. Tank was confused. Big Wheels McGee? Who? Mel knew that Big Wheels McGee was right. If you only stick with what you're good at, you'll never learn anything. That is very true, isn't it? So the next time your problem seems too big or too hard, just remember, a little elbow grease goes a long way. Oops, I am currently on fire. Ouch! Ah! Hustle up and show me some gumption. You can do it, fellas. The end. What do you mean, the end? Haven't you been listening? Never give up. Never quit. Never say the end. Keep on going. Keep on trying. You can do it. And that is the end. I really like this book. I like the message it sends that you should never give up. You might not be the strongest, you might not be the smartest, you might not be the bravest, but you can still make a difference. All right, I hope you liked this book, and I will see you next time. Bye, Alex.